Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Come to the Keswick Tavern in Keswick, Iowa this Friday, February 28th from 8 to midnight for live country music from Luke Fox. Luke is making his debut here in southeast Iowa, so come out and have a great time. The Keswick Tavern is at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick, and there's no cover charge. Get your friends and have a fun time this Friday night. Live country music this Friday night from 8 to midnight with Luke Fox at the Keswick Tavern. The Brooklyn Opera House in Brooklyn, Iowa presents Jordan Beam with Sam Roberts in concert Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $12.50 in advance, $17.50 at the door. Jordan Beam is the Iowa Music Awards Country Music Artist of the Year for 2024 and the 2023 Midwest Country Music Organization's New Artist of the Year. It's Jordan Beam with Sam Roberts at the Brooklyn Opera House Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m. The 2025 This Old Barn Bridal Show is Sunday, March 2nd from 1 to 4 p.m. at This Old Barn, 1870 Kelp Avenue in Fairfield. This Old Barn Bridal Show is hosting local photographers and videographers, caterers and desserts, florists, DJs, dresses, and more. And there will be door prizes and discounts. For more information, go to thisoldbarniowa.com. It's the 2025 This Old Barn Bridal Show this Sunday, March 2nd from 1 to 4 p.m. Hosted by This Old Barn in Fairfield.
When you attach a liquid tank to an ATV or UTV, be careful. All that liquid sloshing around can flip you over on Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Successful Farming presents the 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast. In each episode, a successful farming editor has a quick conversation with a farmer, chock full of stories and advice from their area of agriculture. They're interesting, educational, and perfect for your busy schedule. Search for 15 Minutes with a Farmer wherever you download your podcasts. Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts.
ATVs and UTVs are used for many purposes on the farm. Maybe you haul water or liquid chemicals in a big tank on the back of the vehicle. Be aware that you need to take extra safety precautions with this type of load. Chuck Schwab is an extension safety specialist at Iowa State University. He says there are two ways that liquid tanks can affect an ATV or UTV. The first one is that the center of gravity is changed. It makes the vehicle more top-heavy and easier to roll over. The second way is what he calls live loading,
meaning that the contents in that tank can move around and shift, which can create an unstable, quick movement of a lot of weight. Weight distribution on ATVs and UTVs can be very particular. They impact the operation of the vehicle pretty dramatically.
If you take a sharp turn or the wheel hits a depression in the ground, you will feel the weight shift and the vehicle trying to roll in one direction. It's a good idea to know where holes and rocks are located. Schwab also recommends checking with the vehicle's manufacturer for safety precautions when carrying tanks with liquid.
Like where the tank can be placed, what's the capacity of the tank that the vehicle can support. Two is using a tank that has baffles, and it prevents that liquid from moving to one side of the tank in a rapid motion. It has to kind of filter through, and it makes the motion of that liquid slow down enough so that it's not like a hammer hitting.
I'm Jody Henke. Find more safety tips when hauling liquid tanks at agriculture.com.